Do you know the water which we drink every day may also contribute for our heart attack? How it is? Let us see. Recently, the heart attack cases are increasing. That too, for the past 3 to 4 years, heart attack cases are increasing. Almost 300 to 400% increase in heart attack is there. That too among younger individuals. If you ask the expert what could be the reason, they say diabetes, certain risk factors like diabetes, obesity, cholesterol, genetic, alcohol, as well as smoking, and some more risk factors they will mention. So almost 10 risk factors they mention. But in my opinion, these are all the minor risk factors. They are less significant because we see even the heart attacks in among those people who don't have any of these risk factors. So these risk factors which are being mentioned by most of the experts, I think they are less significant. Minor risk factors, they have lesser contribution. So beyond these risk factors, we have a major contributory factor. So what is that contributory factor? It is the advice commonly being given by most of the doctors, so most of the dietitians, most of the nutritionists, as well as most of the social media health advisors. They are not qualified. These health advisors, social media health advisors, they are not qualified. They don't know about human body. They don't know about anatomy. They don't know about physiology as well, the biochemical changes that happen within our body. But they themselves claim as health advisors. But I call them as health quacks, social media health quacks. The advice given by most of these people, that is most of the doctors, dietitians, as well as these health quacks, so that has got an impact on our heart attack. So what is that advice? So common advice given by these people is that you are supposed to drink more than 2 liters of water every day. You're supposed to drink 3 liters, some say 4 liters, and even some say it's 5 liters of water which we need every day. So what happens when we drink water? So water, when we drink, it reaches our stomach. From stomach, it reaches the small intestine, where it gets absorbed into our circulation. So once it reaches our circulation, that is the blood, then next role is the heart. Our heart comes to role that it has to pump that water which is there in the blood has to be pumped to our cells. The water has to reach every cell of our body. Every cell of our body needs water. What for they need water? For two things. That is, one is for metabolism. So whatever the food we eat, it has to get metabolized to produce energy. That metabolic process needs the presence of this water. So along with that, the excretory products, that is the metabolic byproducts which are being produced during the metabolism, has to get excreted. Again, the water, we need water for that excretion also. We need water for metabolism as well as for excretory process. So water is the need of every cell of our body. Then what is the fate of this water? After being used, this water has to get excreted. We can't have, if you are drinking 2 liters of water, it can't remain within us. That 2 liter has to get excreted from our body. The route of excretion is urine. It has to get excreted through urine. So not only the urine, we have one more mechanism of excretion of water, that is the sweat. When we have this mechanism, that is the urinary excretion of water, why do we need this sweating? Sweating actually reduces the burden of heart, as well as reduces the burden of our kidney. So when we sweat, first thing, when we do physical activities, excessive exercise, excessive workout, or excessive physical activities, when we generally sweat because the metabolism increases. As the metabolism increases, certain amount of water gets evaporated through these cells. Secondly, when we get exposed to sunlight, so when we work under sunlight or when we walk under sunlight, then again the heat generated, this increases the metabolism and certain amount of water gets excreted through sweat. And also in climate, in hot weather, that is in summer, the environmental temperature will be more, which increases the metabolism as well as excretion of water through the sweat. So when the water gets excreted in the form of sweat, the blood volume remains constant, that is the 5 liter. So this reduces the burden on heart as well as on the kidney. So but nowadays what's happening, nobody is sweating because we're not doing any physical activities, we're not getting exposed to the sun, we are not experiencing the hot weather, that is the summer, because within the house we'll be under the fan or in the AC. So while traveling, we use the vehicle which will be having either AC or fan, and also working place there will be either AC or fan. So we don't even experience that hot weather of summer. So there won't be any sweating. As there is no sweating, the blood volume keeps increasing more than 5 liters. Then the lies, what burden lies is on the heart as well as on the kidney. The heart has to pump that extra water, extra volume of blood. It has to pump so that it reaches the kidney and it gets excreted to the kidney in the form of urine. So major primary burden is on the heart, secondary burden is on the kidney. So when there is a burden on the heart has to pump more blood. Blood volume is little high, so heart has to pump with more pressure. Sustained pressure. Because so as per the doctor's advice or the nutritionist advice, you keep drinking water very often. That is hourly or 2 hourly keep drinking. So this pressure will be sustained. Constant pressure will be there within the heart, which results in hypertension as well as some heart disease, including the heart attack. So not only the heart, the burden lies on the kidney, as the kidney has to excrete more urine than what it is doing regularly. So our next question will be, sir, then don't we need 2 liters of water? Definitely we need 2 liters of water every day. Just 2 liters, not more than that. We need just 2 liters of water. Again, in that 2 liters of water, so whatever the food we consume, majority of that food portion will be water. If you are eating only rice, that cooked rice will be having 60 to 68, almost 70% of water will be there in that cooked rice, 60 to 70%. We don't eat only rice. We use sambar, use vegetables, use fruits. So major portion of these fruits and vegetables will be water. So generally whatever you eat, whatever food we consume, that will be having 60 to 70. Average, it will be 70% water will be there. So total in an average, so whatever the amount of water we need, that is 2 liter of water we need, 70% of that water is provided by the food what we consume. It's around 1400 ml of water we get from the food what we eat. Remaining portion, that is around 600 ml of water what we need, that has to be provided from outside. When we feel the thirst, 70% we get from the food, and another for 30% body start asking you in the form of a thirst. Thirst we get only for 600 ml of water. But even without thirst, we keep on drinking water as per the advice from a doctor or from the nutritionist. So this increases the blood volume. No sweating, the blood volume is increasing. So because of this, there is a burden, 100% burden on the heart. So what we need, I said, around 600 ml. If you are a sedentary lifestyle, not getting exposed to the sun, not doing any physical activities, not doing hard work, the amount of water what we need is around 600 ml. But you are drinking around 3 liters of water. In average, if you are drinking 3 liters of water, 3 liters of water from outside and 1.4 liters from inside, that is from the food. Totally, it will be 3.5 liters. Body need 2 liters, but we are giving a 3.5 liters of water, which is 100% a burden on our heart. So, and this burden will be constant for certain time. This results in hypertension as well as the cardiac arrest or heart attack. So, my advice is that regarding drinking water, don't listen to any doctor, don't listen to any nutritionist or a dietitianist, don't listen to any celebrity, don't listen to any of these social media health quacks. To whom you are supposed to listen to your body. When your body says it needs water, that is in the form of thirst, then only drink water. By doing this, simply drinking water when you feel thirsty, it will reduce your blood pressure as well as reduces the incidence of heart attack as well as the cardiac arrest. So be happy, stay healthy. Namaste.